I mean, I'm gonna start off as the person that's very like, not, I'm cynical about it.
Fine.
I
want to hear the
cynical
cynicism.
person about it, because I feel like we've been talking, this whole idea of like AI and all these buzzwords that come
Yep.
out every 5 years or so, right? I mean, it's not, when I graduated law school, everyone was talking about automated vehicles, like, right, being in the insurance space. This is like
Yeah.
something that really, but they're going to be automated, and by like 2020 or something, they're going to be on the road and it's going to revolutionize everything. And I'm like,
Okay.
where is that? Yeah, I'm like, no, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
You're like forgetting the human element that, like, I don't care what Chat GPT can do as like an AI, like it's still never ever going to, at least I don't think it's going to affect any of us on this call, right? Like, I don't think
I
it's going
hope
to
not.
affect us in a way that is going to take away our jobs. It's going to take away the need to have actually somebody critically think and like troubleshoot things. Like, I think about what I do on a daily basis. There's no way that like tech or an AI could like solve these problems. All it would do is frustrate the business and then be like, can I just talk to a person? You think about all these automated phone things when you call up customer service and you try to, and then you're just screaming into the phone saying like, customer service representative. Right? That's exactly what that is. So it's like, in theory, it should like work and it should be able to answer your questions, but all it does is tell you to wait for a representative or go on the website or go on your app. So there's usually not it. I think that, again, I'm like very cynical about these things, because I also read the blockchain revolution book and how it's going to change the world, and yet here we are. Like,
Fair.
so I'm not saying that there isn't, of course there's always a place for tech, and like to go to, I think somebody, Ram Badra had asked a question about like, as a recent law school graduate, what skills should you be focusing on, right? Because you're concerned that like CLMs are going to like take away tasks, and I'm like, it doesn't take away the need to actually think through even something like an NDA. I just spent like last week, I went through an NDA with a potential vendor for us, and it was like back and forth fighting over the reference to PII. And it's just like, okay, well, I don't think that like a like a piece of AI is going to be able to have that conversation, except to say, no, this is what it is, right? Like, at some point a human has to intervene, no matter how many times you program something to say no.
You bring up a really valid point, and it's like,
all it does, the CLMs to me make your tasks a lot easier. Maybe you don't have to go hunting through a bunch of different things to find that right piece of, language that you really liked from something, or it'll help you like, find that, and then you can fine tune it yourself to fit exactly the context. You still have to think through the issues. It'll help you keep organized. It'll help you remember. Hopefully you won't miss any renewal deadlines, or it'll help you organize information so you can come up with data about which legal entity contract to which and which state governing law is, and come up with those kinds of statistics. That is what the technology is really great for, in my opinion, and to keep the process organized and have an auditable trail. But ultimately, is it going to like say, no, you don't have to read this contract? No.